Hello everyone. Gotta love the Elgato being all twitchy on me. But hello everyone, hopefully you're having a good day or night. Acting up again? Yeah, it is always acting up again. But yeah, welcome everyone. We are now in the 3.1 update of Honkai Star Rail. Let's go. Light slips the gate, shadow greets the throne, strife dispel the accompanying fears. We will watch that in a moment. But I want to do my daily stuff before we go on to the actual storyline. Nero, welcome to the stream. Appreciate you stopping by. Alright, let's... wait, what? Oh, okay. So we have, like, routine maintenance, compensation stuff. Okay, 600 Stellar Jades out of the bag. Hell yes. Luna, welcome to the stream. Appreciate you stopping by. Alright, let's do the notices and stuff. Okay, assignments. Oh, we have a new thing here. Caprist. We'll do all of that, but I'll recall that, and then I'll get more of this, because we haven't had any of that. Okay. The norms, the gift of Odyssey. Gotta log in per day to get those, that's good. We have now got a new update for the Divergent Universe now, which is crazy, so I'm gonna love that. We have obviously got the Trailblaze mission, which is available. My phone is going to drop in a minute, I swear to God. And we have the Aptitude Showcase for this banner for the phase, which is Tribi and Yunli. I'm gonna get Tribi because she's good with the Herta, so I'm gonna be pulling for her. Cops, welcome to the stream. Appreciate you stopping by in the stream. Memory of Chaos, I can easily do those now. For some reason I still have yet to do that, so I can get another Shu Yi. And the Simulated Universe stuff for the Unknowable Domain. You got sick? That's not a big surprise. And obviously, at some point, we do need to do the Ethereum Wars and finish off the Foxtail of the Haunted as well. At some point, we'll go... I think I've already finished the Boulder Town ranking tournament. I really cannot be bothered to do the Tales of the Fantastic, but it is what it is. I finished the Luminary Ward and stuff, so that's good. I didn't get sick because I sleep on time? That's crazy. Is Tribi in 3 in 1? Yeah, 3 in 1. Okay, level 9. Sweet. Okay, we need 9 of these. Alright. Level 10 already in this. That's crazy. No, we need to do Stagnant Shadow. Alright, cool. I don't know why, but it's easy for me to fall asleep in your stream. Is that a good thing or a bad thing, Luna? I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but if it's a good thing, that's great. If not, I am so sorry. Alright. Let's... get the Herta. Boom. Put that one on. I don't know if that Herta is actually upgraded. I just use it because it's the Herta.
Harmony and unison. Expansion.
The soothing voice, am I right? I do not have a soothing voice. I would say that I have a weird voice in comparison. Okay, we have these. That's good, 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 good. Alright, we have the build target section here now. So we have these for the new characters, which we do not own, but we can preview. But I do want a build for Herta, I believe, so I might actually do Herta. Yes, very soothing voice, very honeydew, like, yes, yes. What? I don't understand you guys. You guys are crazy. Okay, so we have 4 of these. So we have 5 and 1. Let's do this one real quick. Yep. Alright. So I believe we have the Divergent Universe stuff, so let's go over to this because I want to know what's going on with the Divergent Universe. Can I can't even go into the Divergent Universe, can I? Because I have to listen to them. Alright, let's go. It's good that I can sleep well here. That's crazy, Luna. That's crazy. I'm also, in the midst of eating my food too. So, if I do, like, not play for like a few minutes or something, then it's because I'm eating. But yeah. As expected, even with the support of the Divergent Universe, trying to construct a model of Amphorias from these mere scraps of Memoria is still a bit of a stretch. Making something from nothing has always been Mythos's hallmark. On the journey of erudition, only conclusion, instead, must be grounded in evidence. Go to sleep? That's crazy. A sealed world reflected in the garden's mirror. My concern for the state of the two nameless has just increased by another 12%. What kind of wonder could possibly cover up 3 paths in such a waterproof way? I've gotta thoroughly interrogate those two when I get them out of there. She wants to interrogate us, please. Interrogate me thoroughly, Herta. Anyway. I'm just gonna put this earphone out of my ear because I don't want to listen to these guys screaming about Rainbow Six Siege when I am streaming this. I will listen to them when I have finished. You snap back to reality. This is the Grove of Epiphany. Even though it's not your first time here, the scenery before you still manages to leave you speechless in awe. You still remember that you came here to pursue that distant voice. Young lady, do you desire wisdom? I desire stellar jades. That's it, yes. Just woke up from a 20-hour sleep. Can I have a 20-hour sleep? Without the worry of work? Alas, there's no wealth to be here, though there is something much more precious, knowledge. I am a strand of consciousness left behind by the great sage Kalidorthos to manage this grand library, known as the Index. A digital life form then. Imagine good cop, bad cop interrogation by Jade and Herta. Stop it. I would love that so much. You hiss. I shall graciously overlook your foolishness, considering there is yet room for your education. It is well known that the library of Philia holds a vast collection of scrolls, and the research of scholars across generations is as numerous as Aquila's eyelashes. A massive mess of disorganized papers. My colleagues and I poured our lives into weaving all that research into the sacred tree's memories. Through Circe's roots and Nestia's gold threads, this wisdom has been able to extend outward, enveloping every corner of the grove, interwoven into a network that bears knowledge. So long as one holds reverence for the Titans, I can't even speak now, guys, this is crazy. Any may touch it, peruse its scrolls, engage in discourse, and resonate with the knowledge left behind by sages of old and even those left by Circeus. The interweb? Corrupted by the black tide, the underground network is slowly decaying. What remains is nothing more than scattered remnants of certain scrolls. But perseverance rewards the steadfast. In the end, I have found a successor to whom I entrust this place. Who are you talking about? Before you can refuse, a blinding radiance soaks into your thoughts, encompassing your soul essence into the labyrinthian root system. Wait, I'm that person? Wow, that's crazy. To open your eyes, you open your eyes, barely able to believe the sight before you. I wanted to test the Divergent Universe so much that I've started to hallucinate. Take medicine, Cobbs. You'll feel better. Indeed, I was not mistaken in my judgment. It is but a mere shard drawn from memory's depths, yet it bears the majesty of an astral vessel, akin to the usurper's fabled skyship. As the saying goes, virtue is knowledge. Virtue is wisdom's origin and finale. Gathered here are amphorious collective myths and histories throughout its entire existence. We learn what virtue is from gods to heroes. At the same time, it draws from the past of scholars, allowing people to understand themselves, forging trials and tribulations unique only to them. Your heart has chosen the skyship, shaping this very scene as the gate to embark on a voyage of discovery. You even find yourself doubting whether a simulated Scrulum or Herta might appear in the next moment. In any case, your soul essence will walk alongside legends here, shaping your virtue and forging you into a true sage, and eventually a true hero. Excessive words are not necessary here, young one. Prepare to tread forth into the river of knowledge. Okay. I'm gonna eat first, because knowing me, my food will go cold by the time I finish it. It's probably already cold, I'm not gonna lie to you. Let's see. Mid-cold. It's great. I need to sort out my scheduling because for some reason nowadays, this week and I think last week, I've been starting to stream on the afternoon. I don't know if you prefer me streaming in the morning or afternoon, guys, but if you do prefer me in either one, just let me know and I'll see what I can do. But also, yeah, Sleepy, welcome to the stream. Then you got some kind of thermal cookware to keep it warm. I'm in my room with no cooking equipment. I also don't know how loud it is when I'm eating or when I'm trying to eat. You prefer me in the morning? Okay. Because I was thinking instead of 11 AM, I was going to say 12. So that it gives me time to do some stuff. It's pretty loud. I feel like I am a chicken. Oh no, should I mute myself when I'm doing it then? Is it that loud that... should I mute myself while I'm eating real quick? I'll eat like half of it and then start streaming. Or not. You know what I mean, like continue streaming. Oh, 1 second. To the answer of your question, Sleepy, M is for men. God, I love my phone. God damn. Oh no, I can even hear my voice in the party as well. Yeah, well, when I get my new PC fully built, then hopefully I can sort that out. Because I don't know how to work OBS properly. Because my PC can't handle with the high fucking good settings. I'm literally limited to fucking 30 frames. And I'm not even streaming at 1080p, it's only 720p. Yeah. God have mercy on your brain cells. Oh my god. What do you mean, Vishesh? Wait, what? I remember playing Siege and getting bullied by Pride Shield MFers. I don't even know what that even is. Because on the party chat, I'm using my earphones instead of my headset because my headset is plugged into my PC. Is it really bad? Yeah, I can't really do anything about that right now. Okay, let's actually start the new Divergent Universe stuff. I would also use these characters, but I may test out the Herta setup that I have going on. So, Robin, Venturine, the Herta, and was it Galaga? Oh no, it was Jade. Let's start with that. Her stream being muted. Wait, what? My stream's muted? I was muted because I was eating. Oh my god. Well, I'm streaming. Vishesh, someone in the party said hey. No, you're good. I'm a moron. I had the stream muted myself. Wait, what? You heard it? Okay. Apex is another title I struggle playing. I feel like Apex is complicated for me. It's just too many bits and bobs. So, yeah.
The show begins.
Feeling lucky.
There's a good shot. Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
Vishesh said hi back. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do here. Nightfall. Increased damage dealt. Okay. Oh damn.
Oh look, a VIP has dropped by.
So I'm gonna use Robin's ultimate. Oh, actually I can't for some reason. I can't do anything. Wait, what?
Relax.
I
Patience
literally
is my
cannot do
middle
anything.
name.
I'm pressing every button. I don't know what to do. I think the game's bugged for me, guys. 1 second. I am going to refresh the game. Well, it's not out of the ordinary, Vishesh, considering we had problems with the Elgato earlier.
Is that it? I was expecting something bigger. Let the show begin.
Feeling lucky.
Take a look. This is pure. See that one?
What the hell is going on with this game?
Tonight, the stars echo because of me.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. All in.
Endless riddles. The answer is nothing but a void. There's no backing out now. For me. Or for you. You've just got to expand your thinking, glimpse the unknown for a moment, and let it captivate you. I always make good on my promises.
Is it supposed to be this slow? No. I just didn't put it in.
Expand your thinking.
Okay. I thought that was a chest then.
Is that it? I was expecting something bigger.
Feeling lucky.
I felt like I was watching at 0.5 speed. That was literally just normal speed, Vishesh.
Look, a VIP.
Alright, now we're at double speed. Welcome to
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Endless riddle. Nothing but a void. There's no backing out now. For me or you. Open sesame. Watch it crumble.
As if victory
Okay.
were ever in doubt.
Okay, we'll just use that one. Because I have no idea what I'm doing at the moment. No.
The show begins.
Wow.
Take a look. This is your team's
This feels like one. Yeah, literally though, Vishesh. We need like a 3 times. Just so that it feels a lot better.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Endless riddles. Nothing but a void. There's no backing out now.
I think people that go on normal speed throughout the entirety of the game, like story-wise, I think they would literally
Amazing.
be completing it
But
within
then
like
again,
maybe
it's
6
me we're
months. Return to my menu. It is much more rapid than I anticipated, but paths, blessings, equations, how you interpret the Titans are indeed unconventional. As long as the program works, TT doesn't matter whether these 3 old variables can be formulaically used to unlock the Titan's secrets. We shouldn't get caught up in the details. Even the Titans cannot understand things they have never seen. The original purpose of enlightenment can only be reached through interpreting the unknown using the known, forging ahead steadfastly, and tailoring education according to an individual's nature. Since the Grove elects to impart knowledge to you through such a method, it must have its reasons. Moreover, these are myths after all. They are bound to be subject to mortal ignorance, giving rise to embellishments and fabrications. In the game is abnormal, so many battles, literally so many battles. Is this a thing of a question? At the end of the day, we're still doing tests at this very place. Maybe like how a protagonist must have a baseball bat, the Divergent Universe is much more compatible with the Radiant Feldspar, even if in its simulation. Titan miracles explain everything. It's curses, Circe's wisdom, my dear friend. Screw them, I'm playing a pirated version here. It's fine, he'll be overjoyed when you bring the memories you made here to him. I see many traits similar to those heroes in you. I've never put much faith in the unruly Zagreus, but I have to praise the opportunity bequeathed by that thief Star for me to discover an heir such as you for the library's collection. Remember, never forget the heroes and their virtues. Heroes aren't extraordinary existences. Virtues that everyone can possess forge the flames of a hero. Never forget timely self-reflections. The trials of the self are not accomplished in a day. Pride and negligence can even corrupt titans. I will also return to searching within the root system. Perhaps I will uncover some remnant pages unsullied by the black tide. Heir of knowledge, may Curtius shield your ignorance. Formula. Introvert myself out of. Fuck you, Vishesh. God damn it. Okay, so what am I doing here? Okay, let's continue. So what is this, the new... Oh. So, Strife, fucking bugs, Penacony's bullshit, Death, Yanqing, oh dear, Kokolia, Kafka, and I forgot what his name is now. no. What was his name? With Clara. I forgot his name. That's bad. No. That's going to annoy me now. I don't remember his name. Jeppy. And I forgot his name. Svarog, that's it. God damn it, Svarog. Alright, no clearance record. Let's make a record. Alright, let's go. Hello, Mind Turtle. It's been a while. Good evening. Penacony is bullshit. I don't know. I liked Penacony except from like the banana situation with the monkeys. This is also the new lineup, or one of the new lineups. Instead of, I think the new lineup with Tribi would be the Herta, I think Galaga and Huahua, I believe. Which also makes no sense because Galaga and Huahua are both support, not supports, like healers. Recommended lineup. Let's see what the recommended is like first then. Let's just go with the flow.
There's no backing out now, for me or you. Endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
Fiends or devils. I'll crush them all.
Expand your thinking. Glimpse the unknown.
Okay. Increase damage dealt, increased attack. Let's increase attack. Let's do that one because that's the follow-up stuff. Critical boost, energy. Let's do that one. Okay. Let's go back to Herta and then continue on. Okay.
Is that it? I was expecting something
bigger. Okay.
There's a good shot. I don't let me down. Harmony and unison. Open sesame.
Get that!
Sagacious discernment. Expand your thinking. Open sesame. Just graze.
Get that!
Time for a lesson. Expand your thinking. Endless.
If I should go to school or not.
Open sesame.
If you feel that bad, then no. But if you're okay to go, then go. A tough choice. Oh my god, Vishash. Yeah, don't skip school. No. Or you'll become a VTuber? That's... what the fuck, mine? It's a very tough choice for you. Learning or cat videos? That's crazy. At the same time, why not? Excuse my 9 till... Turtle with the facts? Bro, how is it facts? I stayed in the school and I am still a VTuber. Sorry for my loss. What do you mean, mine? The fuck?
Is that it? I was expecting bigger. There's a good child. Do as you're told. Let the show begin.
Please.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action. Look, a VIP. I always deliver. Resonate all together. Expand your thinking.
Get that!
Crazy vicious.
Open sesame. Watch it crumble. Time for a lesson. There's no backing out now. For me or you.
Get them! Fiends or devils. I'll crush them all!
Expand your thinking.
Just be a metal pipe? What the fuck?
Is that it? I was expecting something bigger. Show begins.
Please.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
Slot machines. I love them.
Don't let me down. Fasten it all together. Open sesame. Expand your thinking.
On your own side. Fiends or devils. I'll crush them all.
Doors echo. There's no
Look
backing
at all the different things, guys. This is attack, spears, like everything. All the bots and stuff are going on the characters.
nothing but a thought. Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown. Expand your thinking. Self-inflicted misery. I always deliver. There's no backing out now. For me or you. Open sesame.
Oh my god, the shit.
Nothing but a thought.
Fiends or devils. I'll crush them all.
Expand your thinking. Watch it crumble.
Walking, talking, visualizations. That's crazy.
Open sesame. Expand your thinking. Endless freedom. Nothing but a thought. Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown.
devils. I'll crush them all.
There's no backing out now, for me or you. Endless riddles. Nothing but a void. Self-inflicted misery. Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown. Stars echo. Who's the little
I can't believe Jade is basically an office lady. I don't know if she is an office lady because we usually see her doing the whole trading and everything.
Fiends or devils.
And then we also saw her when Aventurine started to work for the IPC
nothing but a void.
in the courtroom.
Bending the rules. There's no backing out now, for me or you. Open sesame. Watch it crumble. Self-inflicted misery. I always deliver. Just a glimpse. Expand your thinking. Stars echo. Who's the little bastard? Endless riddles. Nothing but
She
a
must
void.
have an office. She probably does have an office at the IPC headquarters. I mean, she is one of the 10 Stonehearts. So surely she has an office just like Topaz and Aventurine, Opal,
Expand your thinking.
Diamond has their own office too, I believe. I don't know.
I'll crush them all.
There's no backing out now, for me or
I would
you.
assume they would have anyway.
Misery. Endless riddles. Nothing but a void. Who's the little bastard? Open sesame. Watch it crumble.
Okay, let's save that one. That's what he said.
All this free time, why not make the most of it with a game?
Oh, okay, so this is this now. Enter from here, take a peek, look. Threshold protocol. Ah, okay. So this is a threshold thing after level 5. Okay. So we get all these rewards anyway because we've done number 5. So now we can start doing the threshold stuff at some points. What do we do here? Okay. She has position open for being her chair or table. Vishesh, I would love that too. I think I'm done more branches in their life than the nighttime. What do you mean, Mayan? Wouldn't you want to be in that position? The fuck? Wait, where is this? Okay. We can be the table, be the chair, or a big sacrifice. Hell no, Vishesh. We will switch on that one. Hell no. Chair enthusiast. We also have 2 days until we get the new passes over here as well. So that's an extra 5 for each. And how many do we have? We have 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, plus the one for the daily gift of Odyssey. So what, 13, 14? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, so 14, yeah, 14. Oh my god, guys. We have the genius's greetings. Yo, this is very sus. Yo, we need to see this. Wait. Where is it? Where is it? Here it is. Look at that, guys. Isn't this sus to anyone else? Can I be the person that locks the door and removes the carbon monoxide detector? That's crazy, mine. I love that one. Very sus? It is very sus, yeah. Remembrance path as well. Which characters do we have in the remembrance? It's just... Trailblazer, right? For now? Wait, what is Tribby? Tribby is... Wait, what is Tribby? Oh, she's Harmony. Okay. Nihility. And if there is a light cone with the 2 guys starting to say, oh my god, that's crazy. Okay. Oh. So if people didn't go onto this event, you can still purchase it. So it's basically kind of like Withering Waves. Starting to do that now. Go find a mirror? What the fuck? Which characters do remembrance? Is it just Trailblazer at the moment? But we also have this Lycon too for her, which is Victory in a Blink. Increases the wearer's critical damage by 12% when the wearer's Memo Sprite uses an ability on the ally target. Increases the damage dealt by all ally targets by 8%, lasting for 3 turns. That's 16%, but that's attack. After the wearer uses ultimate, increases the basic attack damage dealt by the wearer's members by 20%, lasting for 3 turns. I don't know which one to actually use. The HP is more, but the defense is lowered. We also need to do this as well. Well, actually, let's use this instead.
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Destined for oblivion. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
You'll be the giggled Gemini in chat
I
for a
weep
while.
for the departed.
But
It too shall fall. Still waters of oblivion. Destined for oblivion. Watch your head. Familiar. Still waters of oblivion. Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
alright, Luna, good night.
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
We'll see you in the next one. Or whenever you come back.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Ready for
My
another?
friend's channel for random timing and can only say new sub. Well, thank you, Creepy, for the sub. And also, welcome to the
Still
stream.
waters of oblivion. I weep for the
Oh
departed.
shit, my phone.
It too shall fall. Destined for oblivion. It's on me.
If you want a car, try carjacking? What? Why would I do
Maybe I'll
that?
take it all. Watch your head.
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Ready for another?
Still waters of oblivion.
What if I'm not Romanian? I'm confused.
Destined for oblivion.
I need a change because that felt so damn slow. What if I change these to this instead? The VTuber looks cute and nice team, Acheron. Hell yes.
Freely.
I love my Acheron team.
Still waters of oblivion.
I need to build my Acheron team up though a little bit more, as well as sorting out my Divergent team too. I think to sort out my new Divergent team, I need Tribby and to build up my Quaqua as well.
It's on me.
Because I think my new team, depending,
Or maybe I'll take
because
it
at the
all.
moment my Divergent team is Robin, Aventurine,
Destined for
the Herta and Jade, but I think I might change it
no
to
dirty tricks, alright.
Tribby, the Herta,
Still waters of oblivion.
I think Herta and
weep for the
Quaqua, I'm not quite sure. If you want to manage your finances, try tax evasion. That is crazy, Cobbs.
Ready for another?
Spend freely.
take it all. All
in. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
I'm trying to go to a split community college, that's crazy.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
I weep for the departed.
My team Acheron is obviously Acheron, Aventurine, Taylor, and Jiao Cho. That's my other team. On my main account, I have either that team that you suggested, Acheron, Aventurine, Taylor, and Jiao Cho, or I have Gallagher instead of Jiao Cho.
Still waters of oblivion.
Can pull for Tribu for the Herta or a Nexa. I really want a Nexa, but I also want, I need Tribu, well, I don't need, I want Tribu, I want Mighty, I want Castris, and also a Nexa as well. I want all of them, guys.
It's on me.
I think mainly Tribu for me at the moment is for my the Herta team.
Or maybe I'll take it all.
On still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Same, I want all of them.
Spend freely. Watch your head.
I just want all the characters, all of them. But as a free-to-play person on the game, it's gonna take a long time to get all the characters.
It's on me. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
On still waters of oblivion.
Ready for another?
Spend freely. All in. Watch your head.
Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
It's on me. All in.
You don't spoil the characters.
Still waters of oblivion.
More after the 3.2 version,
Spend
yeah.
freely. No dirty tricks, alright? Bust.
I don't know who else that I would like to have. I think Ron May would be someone that I would want as well. I, for some reason, want Sela when she comes out, just so that I can say that I've got the first character, which was 5-star in the game. I want Kafka on this account. I have her on my other account, but not on this, on my main account. I want...
No dirty tricks, alright?
Still waters of oblivion.
Ready for another?
Spend freely.
Destined for oblivion.
I don't know. I think I know I said I wasn't going to try and pull for Sunday, but at the same time, I do believe if I do get Castris, I believe that Castris would work well with Sunday,
Watch your head.
Hua Hua, and someone else. I forgot now, but
I weep.
I think I might need a pull for Sunday,
It too shall fall.
even if I don't like him that much. Wei, would you rather have all the characters minus Kafka, or all the characters you currently have plus Kafka? I would have all of my characters that I have currently plus Kafka. If you don't have enough money, always remember you don't need 2 kidneys. Yeah, that's crazy. Oh my god. Fate collab, destroy my economy. Trust me, I can't wait till the Fate collab. I need 4 more, but I can't. Creepy Factory, be ready. What's to come next stream? What's happening next stream? Gotta Google. I'm so confused. Oh shit. I'm actually gonna see what happens if I try. Actually, I want to see if my Herta is better than this Herta. Oh, this one's definitely better. Never mind. Oh shit. No! Oh my fucking god.
Give an inch and they'll take much.
Retreat. Goddamn. Okay, there we go.
Don't let me down.
Research wants to date Sierra, so I have to Google who that was, and all I'll say is, why does she look so angry?
Maybe I'll take it
Ask her girlfriend. Her girlfriend is Branya.
Expand your thinking.
Watch your head.
Bending the rules. Open sesame.
It's on me.
But seriously though, Seela's like trailer kind of bangs.
Open sesame.
I heard Seela, Silver Wolf and others have a buff. They do, yeah.
Endless.
Wait, where's the Discord? Because there was a few names on there that was going to get buffed.
Glimpse the unknown. Open sesame. Bending the rules. Expand your thinking.
Okay, so there was Silver Wolf, Seela, Yanqing, Huailu, and 7 of March Preservation. For Seela, if the hit enemy has less than 50% health, she activates her reappearance talent. Her multipliers increase by 275% and 120% respectively. Plus 50 attack, plus 6 speed. Silver Wolf is basic ability now applies the first character's weakness and affects 3 targets. Ultimate ability now affects 3 targets. Enemies affected by the talent have their defense reduced by 5% per attack and 20% EHR. For Yanqing, the additional attack of the talent will always be activated. Empathic Lunge is no longer removed when taking damage. Ultimate skill multiplier is increased by 75% and plus 6 speed. Bailu is basic skill dispels a negative status of the first affected ally and its healing heals once more. Plus 15% OH and plus 100 HP. 7 of March Preservation. Allies adjacent to the ally to whom a shield is applied receive 50% of that shield. Talents that can be activated once more per turn and plus 50 defense. There's also a new code as well.
deliver.
All
There's
good
no
for Chef.
backing
We
out
will
now.
see you later.
For me or you.
Angry on the outside, sweet marshmallowy, pixity thing on the inside. That's crazy.
Open sesame.
My Sealer and Silver will get a new power sustain. I'm happy. I don't have either of them.
Or maybe I'll
I
take
didn't
it
get
all.
Silver Wolf last banner.
Watch your head.
Expand your thinking. Open sesame. Who's the little backstabber? Endless riddle. Nothing but a void.
And the goes for alright Cubs. We'll see you later. So much changes. Hell yeah.
Bending the rules.
Gotta get it full again 6 hours, so I'm gonna just move to see you later, mine. Catch you guys
For me
later.
or you. Open sesame.
Nice of a rerun. I get a like finally. That's crazy. Nice. I was trying to pull for Aglaya, but that didn't happen. I was also trying to pull for Robin on my main account because I needed her to complete my adventuring team. But unfortunately, I didn't manage to get her.
Don't let me down. Harmony and unison. Expand your thinking.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
Open sesame. It's okay. It's okay. Doors echo. Time for a lesson. Expand your thinking.
I'll stay here to the final of the stream.
Open sesame.
I don't know how long I'm going to be streaming for, to be fair.
Endless riddle. Nothing but a void. Expand your thinking. Glimpse the unknown. Open sesame. Time for a lesson.
Spin freely.
Expand your thinking. Bending the rules.
Alright. I'm not going to use those two because I don't think I need them. Because I think I've now completed Robin's traces. I believe I just need the 3 of these. And then hers is done. So now I can start doing stuff for the Herta. Don't ask about the relics.
I always deliver. Harmony and unison. Open sesame. Expand your thinking. There's no backing out now.
Might do some
For
memory
me
of
or
chaos
you.
as well. I'm not quite
Who's the
sure.
little backstabber? Open sesame. Doors echo.
It's on me. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Expand your thinking. Endless riddle. Nothing but a void. Misery. Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown.
Okay.
bending the rules.
Watch your head.
Endless riddles. Nothing but a forest. Don't let me down. Resonate all together. Open sesame.
No dirty tricks.
Expand your thinking. Open sesame. Time for a lesson.
Spend freely. All in.
There's no backing out now, for me or you. Expand your thinking. Endless riddles. Nothing but a forest. Who's the little backstabber? Stars echo. Open sesame. Watch it crumble. Expand your thinking.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
Open sesame. Self-inflicted misery. Endless riddle. Nothing but a forest.
Okay, and there we go. I don't know why I did that one for, considering I can just get so many of these. It sounds like I need 5 of these. And 8 of these. 3 of these, so 3, 6, 9. Oh, just need to keep doing that then. Okay. Final for the Vortex of Genesis. Okay. Considering I might stop streaming in about 20 minutes, I think we'll wait to do the 3.1. Let's try and do what we can here. And then in the next stream, I'll do the storyline.
Ah, there you are. I was looking around before you got here. I already looked everywhere, but March 7th is nowhere to be found. Nope. Let's just assume she successfully skipped class. Actually, she's been quite diligent in her swordplay practice and hasn't taken many breaks lately. I think she deserves a day off. Besides, I used to skip classes even more than her back when I was still learning. If I was in the mood, I could train for 3 days straight. But if I wasn't in the mood, none of my seniors could find me. So, I can understand where she's coming from. Don't make excuses for her. Since you're here, let me treat you to some tasty food. I'm more interested in you today. Let's walk and talk. Lingsha told me there's tasty food in Arum Alley. Let's go there.
Dumplings and steamed buns.
A table for two, please.
All right, come on in. What would you like?
Well, we'll have one of everything on the menu.
The entire menu?
Do you think it'll be enough? Don't worry, I've got enough money with me.
Well, then I'll start making a few dishes, and if you need more, just let me know.
Thank you. No, I've thought about it. She deserves a day off. Yeah, I mean, not too much, actually. Grandpa said to never be stingy when it comes to making friends. So, how big is your appetite? Ah, then eat to your heart's content. Well, to be more precise, I'm interested in your sword. Yanqing mentioned you before. He said that you're not to be underestimated, and that your weapon has a unique shape. So, I've always been curious about your sword. How the weight is distributed, what material it's made of, whether it contains any special ingenia, and what kind of sword techniques you use. Seriously? A bat? Yeah, now more than ever. So, it really is a baseball bat. Grandpa said that a sword doesn't have to be constrained by its shape, so, in a sense, your bat is a sword too. He also said that a weapon mimics its master, so your bat actually reflects your habits and nature, you know? Let me guess. You're someone who doesn't follow the rules, enjoys improvising, and can handle yourself well against tough foes. Am I right? Amazing, right? And I bet you always say something silly like, rules are made to be broken.
That is exactly
I've come
what she
across
says.
so many sword wielders who acted all righteous and moral, but were really just liars. Their swords always told the truth, though. They told me that their wielders were just a bunch of frauds who relied on their divine weapons for everything. I've hunted down hundreds of swords like this so far, and every single one of them has been melted down. Yes, but only for those who cross the line. Melting their swords is my way of protecting those weapons. But just looking at a sword is not enough. Grandpa always says, words and expressions can be deceiving, but in a fight to the death, a sword's movements never lie. The war dance is just around the corner. You'll be participating, right?
Miss Yun Li, for talented sword masters like you, the war dance is a perfect opportunity to show off your skills and make a name for yourself. But for people like her who have already made significant contributions to the Xianzhou, they maybe don't need to prove themselves on the war dance stage. It has been a while, Miss Nameless.
And you are?
Thank you for your introduction, Miss Nameless. I'm Shi Kuei, and I work in the Palace of Astrum as the secretary for the Helmmaster. I apologize for interrupting your conversation. I happened to hear you discussing the war dance. And since this person is an old acquaintance, I thought I'd come and say hello. Yes, with the war dance approaching, many guests from afar are pouring in. Mr. Pavo here is one of them. He's from the distant planet Kalevala. Mr. Pavo's planet recently joined the Pan-Cosmic Trade System. He brought his delegation here this time, not only for business, but also to return something that belongs to the Xianzhou.
Miss Shi Kuei, the word gift is perhaps more fitting than return. While it did once belong to the Xianzhou, we faced many tribulations to be able to deliver it here, so it should be considered a gift.
I apologize for my poor choice of words. Mr. Pavo's delegation brought a legendary Xianzhou sword that had been lost for centuries. General Huayan plans to personally thank them at the Palace of Astrum and present the sword as a prize to the champion of the war dance. Mr. Pavo and I were actually on our way there. Since you two were talking so enthusiastically about the war dance, maybe you'd be interested in joining us at the Palace of Astrum?
Nice to meet you both. The journey to the Xianzhou Luofu wasn't an easy one, but the scenery here is worth it. It's completely different from my homeland. Once the formalities at the Palace of Astrum are finished, I'll find a quiet spot on this street and plant a seedling, and then my mission will be complete. The Sword of Heroes will finally be returned to its rightful owners. I couldn't be happier. Oh, you're interested in my home planet? That's great. Your Excellency is welcome to visit us at any time. Even though the trade route just opened, it still might take around 200 system hours to get there from Pier Point. But our planet is really great. Yeah, sure, it's a bit cold and the food is a bit repetitive and our houses aren't as fancy as those on Pier Point, but that doesn't matter. We've discovered massive supernium deposits, and we're on the path to prosperity. Oh, you mean the Mieka Kivesa? It's an incredible sword. That weapon helped the legendary heroes of my homeland slay demons, and is highly revered. It also has the power to choose monarchs. All the ancient kings of Kalevala received a sign from the sword, showing they were worthy to rule the land. According to tradition, each monarch would plunge the sword into a stone, and only a hero recognized by the sword could pull it out and ascend to the throne next. Well, those are just legends from the past. No one today has witnessed it firsthand. Well, times have changed, and now that we have a council in place, the idea of a sword crowning a king has become a joke. Besides, it wasn't a native of Kalevala who last pulled out the sword and recognized its connection to the Xianzhou ship. It was a visitor from afar. While the sword holds great historical significance for Kalevala, it doesn't truly belong to our world. The old-timers on council had a heated debate about whether to return the sword. They eventually unanimously agreed to let the Mieka Kivesa return to where it truly belongs. That's the best possible outcome. Wonderful. It's an honor to have so many people witness the sword's homecoming.
Let's head to the Palace of Astrum together. Hmm? I know, right? Thanks to March 7 skipping class, we get to join in on the fun. Grandpa always asks me to go look at swords with him, but he hasn't said anything about this one. It's really weird. But now that we're invited, let's go and check it out.
haven of memories. Every touch, every moment is like...
There you are. Come on. Let's go to the ceremony together.
Argent.
Please allow me to offer a sincere compliment, my fair lady. Your beauty is as pure as a snow-white iris. Well, if it isn't my dear friend, glad to meet you again.
Who is this weirdo? Who is this knight?
I am Argenti, a member of the Knights of Beauty. I was invited as a part of the Kalevala delegation to escort the legendary Mieka Kivesa back to the Cienjo. May I have the honor of knowing your name?
My name is Yun Li.
What a beautiful name. I wonder if you have ever heard the holy name of the pure and flawless goddess Adrilla.
Oh, you're here, Yun Li. Didn't expect you to be so well informed.
This is a mission where Argenti gets kind of possessed by the sword that's in this like casket thing behind the general. And Yun Li's mission is to melt down the swords of...
Just remember, this
I
is
forgot what it's called. It's not a... Is it a spirit sword? I forgot what it's actually called. But yeah, Yun Li is determined to melt down the sword because of its evil doings and stuff like that, because of what happened with her father.
I want to express my gratitude to the Knight Argenti. Thank you for enlightening us about the sword's origin, and for escorting it here safely so that we may complete this ceremony.
This was a mission before the war dance.
On behalf of the Kalevalan delegation, I, Pavel Kalistaya, am here to return the legendary Mieka Kivesa to the Cienjo Alliance, its rightful homeland.
I'm truly grateful for Kalevala's noble act of returning the sword, and for the Knight of Beauty's chivalry. Now, as we gather here on the Cienjo Lahu, I officially welcome the sword back to its homeland. Mieka Kivesa. It's a fitting name for a sword with such a legendary past. I still remember the name engraved on this sword the day it was forged. Gu Yin. It was forged by Han Guang, craftsman from the Zhu Ming's Flame Wheel Forge.
Wait, Han Guang?
Although its blade is worn and cracked, its essence remains as resilient as the Cienjo Cloud Knights. All it needs is some repairs and polishing by the skilled craftsmen of the Artisanship Commission to regain its former glory. I've decided to entrust this sword, Gu Yin, to the Lawfu Artisanship Commission for restoration. Furthermore, it will serve as the prize for the champion of the Lawfu War Dance. This sword will be wielded against abominations to protect our homeland and live up to the mission of the Kalevalan delegation that returned it from so far away.
Ooh, Argenti is getting it.
Honor for Kalevala.
He's talking to him.
Now, esteemed knight and delegation members, please head to the Artisanship Commission, where...
No! This sword was forged by Han Guang.
Yun Li! These esteemed guests have brought back your father's work. Where are your manners?
Oh, I didn't realize this sword was actually forged by your father. Returning it to its rightful owner is,
Grandpa, give me that cursed sword right now. I'll melt
Cursed
away the
sword.
remnants of that man's curse once and for all.
Don't be rude, Yun Li. Apologize to our esteemed guests from afar.
I'm I'm sorry. I'm sorry for making a scene. But I have to melt down this cursed sword. I won't let it fall into anyone else's hands.
Yun-Li, please, go for now. This is exactly why I didn't want Yun-Li to know about this. I didn't want to create trouble, but trouble found its way here anyway. Perhaps it really is divine intervention. Could you, please, keep an eye on Yun-Li for me? That is a tall order, but I'm counting on you. I apologize for the unfortunate interruption. Let us move on with the ceremony.
Unless I'm mistaken, Yun-Li should be around here somewhere.
Okay. Girl.
Nothing in this report makes sense.
I can see it from both perspectives, really. Yun-Li wants to get rid of the cursed swords and everything because of what happened with her father, but also the sword, on the other hand, doesn't want to harm anyone anymore.
Did Grandpa send you to look for me? I bet he did.
You ignore me, what?
Really? Thank you. Just so you know, I'm here just waiting for the perfect moment to snatch that sword. And once I have it, I'll melt it down before anyone can react. Don't even think about stopping me. No one can stop me.
Still alive because you being dead quiet. I muted myself because I'm gonna stop streaming soon. I just want to finish this mission or whatever it is and then stop.
Grandpa sent you here. Surely he doesn't want you to help me. Have you heard of cursed swords? That sword is one. You've clearly heard a lot of folk tales, but that's not the kind of cursed sword I'm talking about. A cursed sword lets anyone, even a complete novice, wield it with insane
Yeah, I kind
skill.
of took out my earphone
Just
so
like
that I
holding
can
the
hear the
hilt,
game more.
even the weakest rookie can
So
brandish
if you
it
did
with
say anything, I haven't been
incredible speed
hearing
and
it.
strength. I'm not joking around. And I'm not making up some crazy story. While a cursed sword grants instant abilities to its wielder, it comes at a cost. It's like continuously adding fuel to the forge. With each swing, the sword drains the wielder's blood and essence. Day by day.
What do you mean, wow,
the fuel
rude? I
will
haven't done
run out,
anything wrong.
leaving nothing but an empty husk.
All I could hear was you guys playing Rust and stuff like that, so I thought I wouldn't interrupt you, so I muted myself, took out the earphones so that I could stream.
Killing machine, consumed by bloodlust and murderous thoughts. Oh, so you're familiar with officialwei. That makes this much easier to explain. There was a lunatic swordsmith who infused metal blades with heliobite, as he was obsessed with turning weapons into living things. And this is how cursed swords were made.
Because I was talking to you, but you know you ignore me. How can I ignore you when I can't hear you? That makes no sense. If I was ignoring you, I wouldn't even be talking to you through the chat, let alone in the party. I didn't want to disturb you guys, so I muted myself and concentrated on my stream.
I know, I shouldn't have caused a scene at the sword gifting ceremony. But I've thought this through. If I don't make a fuss now, that cursed sword will cause a whole lot more trouble. So it's better if it's me causing the trouble. By the way, aren't they supposed to be taking the sword to the Artisanship Commission for repairs?
Oh my god, then.
Any ideas? Looks like they're not going to show up here. I'll just head straight to the Artisanship Commission. It doesn't matter why Grandpa chose that sword. I won't let it fall into anyone else's hands. I'll track down every single sword he forged and melt them down one after another. Just like I've been doing all these years. I have to go now.
Is she planning to sneak into the Artisanship Commission and steal that sword? Maybe I should keep an eye on her. The Artisanship Commission is so big. Where could she be?
Just a while ago, a girl came up to me, all fierce and demanding directions. She said she's a member of the Artisanship Commission. Do you know her?
No idea who she is. If she really works here, how can she not know her way around?
Yeah, she wasn't big at all, but that weapon of hers was pretty intimidating.
She was in a hurry, heading straight for the Artisanship Commission, and I didn't want to ask too many questions.
She said something like, "I'm a member of the Artisanship Commission. Where do you keep your precious stuff?" I got scared and pointed her toward Master Gongshu's warehouse, where he stores his arumatons.
I'm still going through 3.1 story.
What if she's planning to steal something?
I had yet to begin the 3.1 story. I think next stream I'm gonna focus on that. I think today I kind of looked into the new stuff, as well as finishing off the one trace for Robin, working my way onto the Herta, and did the new Divergent Universe stuff, and finishing off this companion mission.
Where else? Like I said, she was headed straight for the warehouse, where all the valuable arumatons are.
Yeah, that place is filled with Master Gongshu's precious arumatons. I bet they'll give her a hard time.
What are you doing here? Look, if I get into trouble, it's my problem. I don't want to drag you into it. Fine. Let's smash these metal cans first. Then we can talk.
I hate arumatons. So annoying.
Still waters of oblivion.
I have to save for Castros. Yeah, I really want casters too.
No dirty tricks.
I want Tribby, Mighty, Castris, Anexa.
Watch your head. Bust.
I want
Or
Tribby
maybe
for my
I'll take
defense
it off.
team. I want Castris
I'm
because
weak for
she's
the
good
part.
with, unfortunately, Sunday, Hua Hua, and someone else, I forgot. I love the look of Anexa, and I want him badly. And I want Mighty, because I love Mighty.
Destined for oblivion.
I'm still waiting on when Finon is actually going to release.
On the still waters of oblivion. Watch your head.
I think Finon comes out in like 3.4, I believe. Because that's when the Fate collab is, I believe, in the second phase of 3.4. And Nexus all goes hard. I know, so good. But I also love Castris's like ultimate as well. And the fact her dragon does that much damage is crazy to me. So I want her so badly. But I need Sunday though, because I have Hua Hua. I need Sunday to work well with her.
For helping me out. This place is heavily guarded, but there's nothing but automatons. Where is the arsenal? Seems like not even those craftsmen know where the arsenal is. At this rate, we won't find anything. And Grandpa might take me away before I can do anything. You're not really here to help me. You're here to stop me, right? No. It's not. Grandpa made a promise to the delegation, and going back on his word would tarnish his reputation and make things difficult for the Luofu. But leaving that cursed sword here will also make things difficult for the Luofu. So all things considered, the best outcome is for me to melt that sword down and take all the blame. You probably think I'm being impulsive and unreasonable, right? No, really. Do I come across that way? Well, I guess I can't deny it. You're sharp. Yeah. You could say it's a sensitive topic. Look. I owe you an explanation. But this isn't the best place to talk. We need to find somewhere else. Let me be clear, though. I'm still pretty riled up. This is just a temporary break. I already told you about Guyan. The sword that was returned during the ceremony. It's a cursed sword, with a heliobus inside. And Hong Guang, the swordsmith who forged it, is my father. I rarely mention his name to anyone other than Grandpa. Maybe, like you said, I've been avoiding having to talk about him. But as long as my mission to hunt down cursed swords continues, it's impossible to avoid the topic forever. For some reason, I feel like I can open up to you. Honestly, I don't remember much about him. All I know is that the Flame Wheel Forge used to be a bustling place, with people from all over coming to get one of his swords. They called him the greatest master craftsman since Yingxing. I didn't catch all the details, but I do remember seeing him forge those amazing swords, while the visitors watched with smiles on their faces. I used to believe that craftsmen brought happiness to others. The swords crafted by the Flame Wheel Forge are famed across the stars. They possess exceptional sharpness and invincibility. With these legendary weapons, even ordinary people can become skilled warriors, capable of overcoming the most formidable opponents. But then, he became obsessed with becoming a famed swordsmith, and started crossing all sorts of lines. He forged cursed swords that should never exist. And all those people who desired those twisted swords started flooding into the palace. However, just like Grandpa said, those who excel with the sword will eventually suffer by it. The palace was overrun with visitors from afar. Some left empty-handed. Others got swords that didn't fulfill their desires. And some even resorted to stealing. And in the midst of all the chaos my father created, he ended up being stabbed by one of the swords he forged. It was so sudden and unexpected. Everything went silent for a moment. All I could hear was the sound of bones breaking and blood pouring out. I was frozen in place, unable to move. It was only when my mother pushed me away from the deadly swing of the cursed sword that I managed to escape. I don't remember much after that, except for the pounding of my heart and the sound of my own gasps of breath. I could hear the smiths in the Flame Wheel Forge shouting, "Run away, Yun Li!" and the screams of agony. My tears wouldn't stop.
Hello, EMPT.
And I
Welcome to the
see
stream.
anything. I kept
Yeah, I
gasping
know,
for air
creepy. My
until I
heart.
collapsed in a pool of blood. If General Huayan hadn't arrived in time, I probably wouldn't be here talking to you now. After that, General Huayan took me in and treated me like his own granddaughter. To me, he is 100 times better than my sinful father. He taught me forging and swordsmanship. Hangguang paid for his sins, but his troubled legacy must not go unchecked. According to the records, he forged a total of 1,382 Heliobus cursed swords, and 182 of them had unique designs. When I joined the Flame Wheel Forge for training, I made a vow to hunt down all those cursed swords. So far, I found 312 of them. And Guyan will be my 313th. Like all the other cursed swords, I'll separate it from the Heliobus.
I'm gonna say hi before I go to work.
Melt it down
Also,
and make it
yes,
part
the
of the
blade
blade
doesn't
of forged
discriminate,
remnants.
only penetrate. Oh my god.
I've said my
That's
piece.
crazy, EMPT.
Even though it'll be tough for Grandpa, I still have to melt down the sword. So, you're saying, even though Grandpa knew it was a cursed sword, he still chose it to be a prize because he thought it wouldn't cause any trouble? No. No matter how I think about it, something is definitely off. Grandpa didn't tell me anything about the ceremony. He must be hiding something. Besides, after our argument today, You want me to go back and
Just
talk
like
to him now?
RNC penetrate enemy armor. That is crazy EMP2.
At least not today. Maybe tomorrow. Somehow, after talking to you, I feel like I've cooled off a bit. Well, I'll have an honest conversation with Grandpa tomorrow. And I won't take any action against Gu Yun until he gives me his reasons. Yeah. I shouldn't have done that in a public place. Anyway, thank you. We'll catch up tomorrow.
I should go back to the Palace of Astrum and tell General Huayan what happened at the Artisanship Commission.
Well, actually, I just remembered that there is a code that I may or may not have used. I have not used this. Alright. If anyone needed that code, by all means go back and pause the stream so that you can see it. Or if you would like to, you can join the community Discord server, which is a link in the description below. Or if you put !! Discord in the chat, you can have the link. And you guys can have a look at the game section, which I think DWM put a code which gives you 50 jades and 10,000 credits. Oh shit.
My granddaughter didn't cause any trouble, did she, young lady? Sorry for all this trouble. Yun Li told you quite a bit. Now it's time for this old man to tell my side of the story. Han Guang was my beloved disciple. A rare genius not seen in the Flame Wheel Forge since Yingxing. However, talent can sometimes be a curse. He had an unusual fervor for forging, and he dreamed of forging a sword with self-awareness that surpassed that of humans. He believed it would make warriors invincible without any training. According to him, while weapons of mass destruction like Ju-Ming flames and alchemical arrows can destroy many enemies, true victory lies with soldiers who fearlessly fight, ready to lay their lives on the line. Usually, Xianzhou swordsmiths infuse a basic level of awareness into their swords to make them easier to wield. But even then, Soldiers need to experience countless battles to overcome fear and sharpen their instincts. So... by infusing Heliobi into swords, he managed to forge weapons that could grant their wielders strength and valor, and even make decisions for them. However, weapons are different from regular tools. They are meant to kill, plain and simple. After countless battles, all the anger, fear, and bloodlust are soaked up by the Heliobi within the swords. The soldiers wielding them not only gain strength, but they also become consumed by the malice, turning them into puppets possessed by the swords. No matter how noble Hongguang's intentions were, those weapons, soaked in blood, turned into cursed swords eventually. Later, Outworlders got wind of what he was doing and encouraged him to keep forging cursed swords. They came up with all sorts of reasons.
How do you forge a ghost into a sword? I have no fucking clue. Maybe you need a magical spell to put the ghost into the sword. Maybe they asked Herta.
The flame wheel forge.
I don't know really.
Yun Li managed to survive, but she couldn't escape the horrors of that
I
day.
could not tell you.
Yes. I don't want her to spend her whole life trapped under her father's shadow. She doesn't deserve to carry the weight of his mistakes. Despite her vow to hunt down and wipe out all cursed swords, fulfilling that vow requires immense effort. Traversing the starry seas in search of the swords is like finding a needle in a haystack. And to reclaim those swords, she has to duel the bloodthirsty wielders, teetering on the edge of life and death. She has taken back over 300 cursed swords, and has suffered the same number of fatal wounds. I took her in to give her a chance at a normal childhood, not to send her on a sword-hunting journey. Even if she manages to melt down all the cursed swords one day, what will she do with her life after? Hu Yin is indeed one of the cursed swords forged by Hongguang. Very few swordsmiths could use Heliobi as forging material, and Hongguang was one of them. His attempt came at a terrible cost. I thought this sword could be an opportunity. I wanted to tell her that her father wasn't all evil, that even the man she resents so much managed to forge a true sword of heroes. I also wanted to find a chance to tell her about the history and origin of this sword, but not during the ceremony. As you saw, it wasn't a good time. I've instructed the Artisanship Commission to keep the sword safe in the arsenal. If you have any doubts, feel free to ask the people involved. Since my granddaughter mentioned talking to me tomorrow, I'll be waiting for her. By the way, you watched over her for quite some time. You must be exhausted, aren't you? I'll be counting on you then.
Time to go back and find that class-skipping March 7th.
is here. It's time for questioning.
Yun Li, I'm sure you understand why the official called you here, right?
Yeah? But I didn't steal the sword.
Unfortunately, official Dahao didn't hear Yun Li's promise. If we don't recover the sword, we will be breaking our promise to the Lawfu and betraying the delegation. We're counting on you to find the truth, official Dahao.
Yes. It's my duty to thoroughly investigate the case. Even though Yun Li is firm in her words, we can't just rely on her testimony.
After everything, the sword still got stolen. They should have given it to me from the beginning.
In this case of Gu Yun's theft, everyone involved seems suspicious to some extent. Miss Yun Li is the main suspect. First, during the sword gifting ceremony, Yun Li openly expressed her intention to steal the sword. She even mentioned it multiple times. After the ceremony, she broke into the Artisanship Commission and destroyed Arumatons in an attempt to get the sword. Am I right?
That's true.
The Realm-Keeping Commission inspected the arsenal where Gu Yun was stored, and there were no signs of forced entry through the doors or windows. The only possible entrance or exit was a small window gap, just a few inches wide. Hey! It's just a theft. The box containing Gu Yun was opened and the sword went missing. But none of the other swords in the room were touched. Which means...
Yeah, I don't think it was stolen on a whim.
Hello, Ken. Welcome to the stream. I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself?
So, besides the ceremony participants, only the delegation members had access to the sword. In that case, why would they return it to the Xianzhou in the first place? That makes sense. The delegation, led by the Knight of Beauty, delivered the sword to the Artisanship Commission. Craftsmen who received it testified that they didn't take anything from the arsenal. Argenti? Oh, that Knight of Beauty. He was with the delegation when they handed over the sword to the Artisanship Commission. You might not know, but he's the one who recognized the sword's origin in Kalevala and escorted it back to the Xianzhou. In other words, he's the one who made it possible for the sword to come home. So, he wouldn't have gone through all that trouble to bring it to the Lawfu if he wanted to keep the sword for himself, right? Master Gongshu checked the work records, and I questioned all the craftsmen and apprentices who were on shift at the time. But I didn't find any suspicious individuals. So, did you steal it? Then stop joking around.
I can prove that she came to me after leaving the Artisanship Commission, so she couldn't have stolen the sword.
Put it simply, not everyone who's seen the sword has been to the Artisanship Commission. Not everyone who might want the sword has seen it. So, the only remaining suspect is Miss Yun Li.
Fair enough.
So...
I didn't steal the sword.
Well, when you've eliminated the impossible, whatever remains, however improbable, must be the truth. If you want to prove me wrong, you better come up with some solid evidence.
Let me gather my thoughts. I need to help Yun Li clear her name. So, the thief took the sword from the case without picking the lock? Why is this flower?
Yes, I received your message yesterday and went to the arsenal to check on it. But when I went back this morning, all that was left was the case. I don't know anything else, so asking more questions won't help, I'm afraid. However, as the Master Artisan of the Artisanship Commission, I've got to clarify something. Even though the sword was stolen, this commission is still highly secure. Wait, no. I just remembered. My precious arumatons were smashed.
Yun Li says she didn't steal the sword, and I am willing to believe her. But I know well that Yun Li can be impulsive. So if she did steal the sword on a whim, I won't show her any favors. You were with Yun Li yesterday, young lady, so you have the best chance to prove her innocence. Is there anything you need to ask me? No, she was still mad at me, so she didn't come by. If she had come with you, she wouldn't be a suspect right now. After the ceremony, Argenti carried the sword case, and together with the delegation, they were escorted by the Cloud Knights to the Artisanship Commission. The artisan there confirmed that the sword was safely stored. I'm counting on you, then.
If you've found any clues, feel free to tell everyone. All right. Come back.
Who could have thought that the Mieka Kivesa would be stolen? And that the prime suspect is General Huayan's granddaughter? Regardless, we've accomplished our mission. And now it's the Xianzhou's problem. By the way, why did that girl call it a cursed sword? It's quite upsetting. That's enough, young lady. Let me get something straight. On Kalevala, this sword has always been highly revered. The first master of the Mieka Kivesa slew countless demons and then passed it down to a line of wise monarchs. The monarchs would heed the guidance of the hero spirits within the sword and gain insight into defeating their enemies. What is, Helio? What? Never mind. The point is that the Mieka Kivesa did help the ancestors of Kalevala build a strong foundation. It's definitely not a cursed sword.
I don't want to make things difficult for official Dahao. Let's do this his way and prove my innocence. If I can find that cursed sword, I can prove my innocence right away. There's something else bothering me. Why would the thief take the sword, but leave the case behind? Did they melt down the sword like I wanted to? Yeah, maybe. But if the case was too much trouble, wouldn't it be too conspicuous to carry around the sword like that, in plain sight?
If you've found any clues.
Thank you. But I'm not sure if I can convince Mr. Dahao.
100% sure. Fine. Let me go through my reasoning again, and you can interrupt if anything feels off. Throughout the entire incident, there was only one suspect who broke into the Artisanship Commission, and that was Miss Yoon Lee.
Your statement isn't quite accurate. Argenti, the delegation members, and even me, we were all at the Artisanship Commission at some point.
True. But they all left after delivering the sword. And the craftsman overseeing the handover confirmed that they couldn't have left with the sword. We looked into it as well. Before Gu Yun was handed over, the side crane at the entrance of the Artisanship Commission captured you leaving. But there's no record of Miss Yoon Lee leaving.
Why would I dare leave through the main entrance after smashing the Arumatons?
Throughout the entire incident, there was only Miss Yoon Lee caused a ruckus at the Artisanship Commission trying to take away Gu Yun. But you stopped her in her tracks.
What Dahao said seems right. Exactly. So at least Yoon Lee didn't steal the sword at that time, because we were at the Arumaton warehouse.
If your testimony is reliable. I'm not implying anything, but we need to scrutinize every piece of evidence. Miss Yoon Lee caused a ruckus after bidding farewell to you. Yoon Lee pretended to leave, but snuck into the arsenal alone and stole Gu Yun.
After Yoon Lee and I went our separate ways, I messaged Master Gongshu to inform him about the incident. And much later, Master Gongshu told me the sword was confirmed safe. So up until that point, Yoon Lee couldn't have stolen it. Can I prove this?
After bidding farewell to you, Yoon Lee pretended to leave, but snuck into the arsenal. Wait, you messaged Master Gongshu? I had no idea. Well, that's some solid proof right there. However, it only proves the sword wasn't stolen up to that point.
I didn't do it!
After bidding farewell, we haven't found any other suspects or evidence.
Looks like you're missing some crucial evidence.
There are no signs of the arsenal being broken into, so... the only real evidence is the sword case.
No, the fact that there are no signs of a break-in is suspicious in itself. Which piece of evidence should I use to convince Dahao?
We haven't found any other suspects or evidence.
I carefully examined the lock of the sword case, and there were no signs of tampering or damage.
What does that mean?
As to why the case was never locked in the first place, only the people who delivered it to the Artisanship Commission would know. Plus, I found something else inside the case. Which piece of evidence should I use to further convince Dahao?
We haven't found any other suspects or evidence.
I found this, in the crevice at the bottom of the case.
A rose petal? Huh. I must have missed it during the search. Why was there a petal inside the case?
I don't know. But I do know that wherever that Knight of Beauty goes, he always leaves behind a trail of rose petals that's almost impossible to clean up.
My thoughts are a mess. Let me sort them out. The sword case was never locked, which is evidence that only someone who delivered the sword could have done that. And the rose petal was probably left behind by that Knight of Beauty.
Okay, before we continue on, guys, I'm just going to pop to the loo real quick, so I'll be back in just a few minutes. Alright, I am back.
But how did he manage to take the sword from the Artisanship Commission? Why did he steal it after returning it here? And why would he leave that pedal in the case?
I know. Guyun flew out of the case on its own. The Night of Beauty only unlocked the box to aid its escape.
Don't be ridiculous. How can a sword escape from a case on its own?
You've never seen a flying sword before?
I've only heard about the Mieka Kifesa being able to fly in legends. But even if it could fly, why would the Night of Beauty do this?
Like I said, the sword contains a heliobus. Argenti must have been under the control of the sword. Maybe he was under its control even before you arrived on the Lofu.
Official Dahao, where can we find that knight?
I forgot to update it. Oh my god.
The docking location of Argenti's ship. The one and only.
Let's go. We've got to find Argenti before that sword completely takes over his mind.
I think once I finish this mission, I'll start ending the stream. And then next stream, I'll do the 3.1 story. And then see how far we can get with the whole thing with Finon being a demigod and then seeing Mighty in action. And then also Tribi as well as Anexa. So I also want to see Castris and more of Aglaya as well. So I think next stream we'll focus on the story and see how far we get. But for this one, I'll just finish off this companion mission and see how far we can get in the next one. Go away.
I've been waiting for you here for quite a while.
Night of Beauty. You're the one who stole Guyun, right? Hand it over. You have no idea how dangerous that cursed sword is.
Dangerous? In my humble opinion, the real danger is always the hand wielding the weapon. Yes, I did. As a Drilla's knight, I've sworn to live in poverty, and I abhor theft. I had to leave behind a rose petal in order to keep my promise to Master Guyun and uphold my knightly oath.
What? What do you mean?
I agreed to assist Master Guyun in its escape from the Xianzhou. As the person who pulled it from the stone monument, captivated by its beauty, I must not let it down. I couldn't stay in the arsenal to convince the craftsman, nor did I want to take the sword like a thief. That's why I left behind a small piece of evidence that pointed to my identity, in the hope of an open and honest conversation with you.
Whatever your reasons are, you were planning to take the cursed sword away from the Xianzhou. Hand it over to me!
Back then, it was the beauty of Master Guyun that impressed me, so I willingly embarked on the journey to return the sword. But unfortunately, Master Guyun's homeland is no longer the ideal place for it to return to. As a Knight of Beauty, I must not abandon it halfway.
Oh no. He's completely captivated by the power of that cursed sword. The solution is right in your hand.
Captivated? No! I am touched by Master Guyun's flawless beauty. To be honest, I'm confused why none of you can understand this sword. This is quite heartrending. I've already made up my mind to take Master Guyun away from the Xianzhou.
That cursed sword has messed with your ability to think. But I'll break you free from its grip. I'll shatter its illusion. And the sword itself.
Fair lady, if you're intent on taking away this person, this sword that is under my protection, please engage me with a fair duel according to knightly etiquette. As a representative of this duel, I, Argenti, challenge you. I swear on the spirit of chivalry, in front of Adrilla the Beauty, that I will represent Master Guyon in this duel. If I win, you will allow Master Guyon to leave the Xianzhou with me. And if you best me, Miss Yunli, I'll accept my defeat and turn Master Guyon over to you. Do you accept my challenge, Miss Yunli?
Fine. Let's see whose desire is stronger. Your desire to take it away, or my desire to hunt down all cursed swords. Show me what you've got. You're not going to use Guyon to fight for victory?
Well, I know a thing or two about swordplay. In a proper duel like this, a knight should rely on the skills he's honed day and night.
You're a real weirdo.
Oh yeah, that's the master. That's the Knight of Beauty for you. Oh weirdo.
You're fighting a gentleman. Put forth all your might.
No dirty tricks. Watch your head. No dirty tricks, alright. Again.
My friends? Indulge yourselves!
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Confess.
The banger? Oh yeah.
Still waters of oblivion.
Spend freely. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. All in.
Rise to the challenge. Bear witness.
Ready for another?
Destined for oblivion.
The flesh. Let the duel commence. Let's
watch your head.
The flesh.
Net markers activate. Time for good old counterattack.
Still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
I wonder what would have happened if I had Duel on my team.
Put forth all your might.
All in.
Behold this symbol of pure
confidence.
Destined for oblivion.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
You're fighting a gentleman. Put forth all your might.
Watch your head.
The flesh.
My friends? Indulge yourselves!
Rise to
Net markers activate. Time for good old counterattack.
Still waters of oblivion.
Rise to the
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Rise to the challenge.
Spend freely. All in.
Let the duel commence. Let's
Familiar. Watch your head. Familiar. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. All in.
The flesh wound.
Destined for oblivion.
Put forth all your might.
Watch your head.
You're fighting a gentleman.
Familiar.
It's nothing.
All in.
Put forth all your might.
Watch your head.
Net markers activate. Time for good old counterattack.
I'll take it all. All in.
Flesh wound.
Destined for oblivion.
Rise to the challenge. Put forth all your might.
Watch your head.
Flesh wound. That confidence. Put forth all your might. Bear witness. To my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Network is activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
It ain't over.
On the still waters of oblivion. Spend freely.
Let the duel commence. Let's sign
No dirty. All in. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Destined for oblivion.
Put forth all your might.
Watch your head.
Ready for another?
Rise to the
Still
challenge.
waters of oblivion.
For chivalry.
Alright, there we go. Sorry, Argenti.
I've lost. According to the rules of a knight's duel, I should keep my promise and hand over the sword to you. But before I do that, I hope that you, as the winner, might have the mercy and listen to Master Guyon's past experiences.
This sword has been cursed since the day it was forged. Place it in front of me, and let me destroy it.
Do what she says, knight.
But
You've done so much for me already. It's time for me to face her alone.
Hello, Rafa.
I'm weary of fighting. I just want to share my past with you. To explain why I wanted to escape. After that, I'll leave my destiny in your hands. Are you afraid to witness my past, little girl?
Afraid? Well, you do have a different aura from other cursed swords. But you're just trying to use my curiosity to lure me in.
Well, you know best that a single touch won't snatch away anyone's sanity.
Fine. Show me your past.
It's already impossible to contact the main Cloud Knight forces. What awaits me will be a long and lonely war.
Follow me.
Is this your memory?
It's so cold here. I didn't feel it when I was in the thick of battle, but now it's freezing me to the bone. You're indeed a masterpiece from the Xianzhou Juming. If you hadn't taken control of my body, I probably would have been decapitated in that fight.
Quiet, and stay alert. Boris and Wolf Troopers never give up the hunt.
Hey, just relax a bit. It's been over 300 days since we were both stranded on this planet. The transmitter never rings, so I guess we can't count on that anymore. The people on this planet still use beasts to pull their carts. Obviously, there's no way they can help us fix the star skiff. Looks like we're stranded on this forsaken planet for the rest of our lives.
The rest of a Xianzhou native's life could be terribly long. Are you feeling any desperation? All by yourself in this hostile world?
Yeah, a bit. Perhaps.
When things get too rough for you to handle, just leave everything to me. No need to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders.
Yeah, sure. If I really can't handle things anymore, I'll leave my body to you. But now is not that time.
Do you really think you can oppose an entire Borisin army with your limited skills? What are you holding out for?
It's true that I'm stranded here, but it seems like that Borisin pack is in the same boat. By the way, Guyan, do you know what a seed is? A seed may seem insignificant, but with careful cultivation and time, it can grow into a huge, unwavering tree. You said that the rest of a Xianzhou native's life could be terribly long. You're right. That's why I intend to plant a seed named Resistance here, and nurture it for the rest of my life. I want to show the people of this land how to defend themselves against those monsters. I can already see the seed in the eyes of those people.
You really think you can do it? Why not just give me control, and we can revel in the bloodbath together?
What was the memory I just saw?
It was a memory of me and a Cloud Knight. Stranded on an unfamiliar planet. We crash-landed on a planet occupied by Borisin. Just the two of us.
I can feel that it was a lonely war.
I'm alive. But all the young people in the village.
They died for you. They died because of your big promises. Promising them a life free from the Borisin. I tasted their despair before death. They didn't see it coming. And neither will you.
We can't stay here. Let's move on to the next village.
Why? What's the point? You and your sorry excuse for an army have been fighting for over 3 decades, and you haven't won a single battle. What you're sowing is not resistance, but despair. This world is hopeless. It's completely infested with packs of Borisin. You've seen their numbers, and you know their methods. And those commoners you've put your hopes in. They just kneeled down and worship the monsters devouring their children and families, calling them their Beastmasters. You beheaded one of the Beastmasters for their sake, but they turned on you because they were scared of the Borisin taking revenge. You remember all that, right?
I do. I remember my first death. The Borisin cut off my head. But I also remember that if it weren't for a brave youngster who risked his neck to reattach my head and give me a proper burial, I would have disappeared completely. I remember everything the people did for me. They left food at the entrance of my cave, fixed my fur coat, and some even joined my resistance. The rest of the Xianzhou native's life is still terribly long. There will be new youngsters who will stand beside me in battle. Time is on our side.
You said it was a lonely war. No. It wasn't a war filled with loneliness, but with despair. So much despair that I don't want to ever taste it again.
I'm leaving.
Where are you going, Your Highness?
I'm returning to my homeland. A distant place beyond the sky. I'm not coming back.
But what should we do with you gone?
What if those wolf demons show up again?
They won't, my child. You've wiped out the last of them. But before I go, I need you to do one thing for me. Even though the wolf demons are gone, new monsters will appear in this world. Soon, a demon will appear, donning golden branches and knowing only bloodshed. However, fear not, my children. I'm entrusting you with this sword that's been with me in countless battles. Use the skills I've taught you over the years, and you'll surely defeat that last demon. But that's not all.
He's talking about himself.
I need you to construct a stone monument for me. It must be large and
Because
sturdy
he was a
enough to
part
seal
of,
the remains of that demon forever.
Oh, why is it now?
This is a debt you owe me, and you must fulfill it. Do you understand?
You lied to them. And you lied to me, too.
Oh?
You promised that you'd give your body to me when you couldn't handle things anymore.
Well, this Xianzhou native's life has finally come to an end, my old friend. How about one last chance for revenge? Come and bid me farewell for the final time.
He had long since come to some understanding. I could sense a mix of intricate emotions flowing out. It wasn't bloodlust, or anger, or fear. What he had left for you was hope.
They've learned how to fight monsters. But there's still one last monster lingering in the world. Kill it, my old friend. He left me there without ever looking back.
Yeah, how do you tear it in your throat?
My old friend.
Goddamn.
Heliobai can taste human emotions. How do my emotions taste? My old friend.
A hint of bitter compassion and a touch of scalding courage. Your heart's deepest desire is to end war once and for all. Now, the war is finally over. Can you hear? Even though you can't hear me anymore, my old friend, I'll do everything I can to bring an end to all conflicts in this world.
So, this is the past of the Kalevalan people's Sword of Heroes? You helped the people of that world bring an end to war?
No, I did not. I am a weapon, and I only became the cause of more conflicts. Countless monarchs of Kalevala saw me as a symbol of kingship endowed by nature, and they waged wars in order to possess me. I grew tired of their wicked intentions. I didn't want to kill for anyone anymore. So I returned to the stone monument where my master was buried. And since then, no one was able to remove me from it.
But you allowed Argenti to take you away?
Because even after all this time, I still wanted my master to come home.
This story definitely is a tearjerker. Goddamn.
During the sword gifting ceremony, I felt anguish when I learned that I would be handed over to the most skilled swordmaster and once again become a tool for killing. My master had engraved his deepest desire into my blade. End war. As a weapon, my purpose was predetermined from the start. I had to become a deadly sword that would relentlessly hack and kill. But once I fulfilled my mission, would I have the right to choose my own destiny like he did? So, I asked the Knight of Beauty to help me break free from this never-ending cycle of bloodshed.
These thousands of years have naturally turned into memories of mine. I think I understand the beauty the knight was talking about now.
I don't want to be a sword that brings death. My war ended long ago. The years spent as a tombstone were my finest.
I've told you everything about my experience with Master Guyan on Kalevala. And now, I'm sure that Miss Yun Li is as moved by the sword's flawless beauty as I was back then.
Even though I had heard the legends of this sword from the delegation, delving into its memories was still fascinating. Yun Li, I trust Gu Yin's experiences have changed your mind.
Nope.
It wasn't until I held Guyan in my hands that I could sense its thoughts and unspoken words. I always thought a cursed sword infused with a heliobus would only bring rage and slaughter. I never thought someone could leave behind the desire to end war, and even change the nature of the cursed sword. My position was too extreme. Guyan is truly a sword of heroes. I apologize to all of you for my behavior. I'm sorry.
Now that we've proven Miss Yun Li's innocence and found the sword, should we now return it to the arsenal?
Nope.
No. I'm still going to melt down this sword. I've heard your true desires, Guyan. I can sense that you're tired of being a sword. Constantly serving new masters and fighting battles you no longer want to be part of. Right?
But being a sword is my destiny. I'm doomed to serve some master and fight battles endlessly. Can the wind choose to stop blowing? Can a cloud choose to stop drifting? No. It's the same for me. A creation with a predetermined destiny.
That's not true, Guyan. That nameless swordmaster shaped his own destiny. So you can too.
I just can't picture my destiny being anything other than that of a sword.
Do you remember when you stood alone in front of the swordmaster's stone monument? People admired you because you carried the memories of the hero. You are no longer a sword. You were a memorial.
Oh my god, then.
Later, as I became worn and weathered, the gentle wind would pass through the hollows of my body, creating melodic tones that echoed in the distant mountains. I became a musical instrument then. I miss those times.
You'll be melted down
Can
into
a
an
creation
instrument.
become what it wants to be? The answer is yes. I'll grant your wish, Guyan, and transform you into something different.
Something different.
But this is the prize for the war dance. If the Kalevalan delegation finds out... Please, say something, General Huayan.
Well, my granddaughter has always been stubborn. Are you really sure about this, Yunli?
What do you all think?
Fulfilling Master Guyan's wishes is the reason I came to the Xianzhou. With the Driller's blessing, you could turn Master Guyan into a plow. But as long as it fulfills his wish to end war, I support it fully.
Then
Who
I'll
is
leave it to
spamming heart emojis in the chat?
It's been an honor getting to know you like this.
The honor is mine. Thank you, Yunli.
Why the long face, my child? Are you feeling regret, perhaps? You were completely determined when melting down the sword. So, why the sudden change of heart?
And the laughing and heart emojis?
I melted down the prize for the war dance. How are you going to explain this to the lawful?
Oh, am I hearing right? This little girl is worried about her grandpa. Didn't see that coming.
If only I'd talked to you from the beginning, Grandpa. Maybe things wouldn't have escalated like this. But at least Guyan got what it wanted. I have no regrets there.
When it comes to swords, you and your father are cut from the same cloth. So, are you planning to continue melting down the rest of Hongguang's swords?
Yeah. Guyan is unique. But the other cursed swords are still too dangerous for anyone to handle. But maybe I'll try to be more patient next time.
Be more patient. Well said. Remember what you learned today, because there will be many more situations in the future that will require you to be more patient.
Understood. But what about the prize?
Well, ever since you showed up at the ceremony, I had a hunch. So I prepared another sword as a backup plan. And don't worry, this one has nothing to do with Heliobi.
That's perfect.
By the way, the ambassador from Kalevala and that knight went to Arum Alley. They're looking for a spot to honor the hero. Why don't we go take a look together?
Oh, General Huayan. What brings you here?
Well, my granddaughter was inspired by the heroic legends told by the Mieka Kivesa, so she dragged me here to take a look.
I come from a long line of Kalevalan monument keepers. For generations, my family has guarded the stone monument left behind by the nameless hero. Over the centuries, a golden tree sprouted from under the monument, and its branches have never withered. We Kalevalans see it as proof of the hero's existence. Before leaving Kalevala, I took a branch from that golden tree, hoping to plant it here to represent the
once
hero
I finish
returning
off
to
my
his
2.0 model, I need to make emotes.
That sounds good.
Like the patting
The Xianzhou
emote, a love
people
heart
don't make
emote,
coffins
a
or
laughing
set up
emote.
memorials.
I need to
I'm
make all
sure
sorts
he
of
would be happy
emotes.
to rest here where life is bustling.
The hero
yeah,
had
this
asked our
story
ancestors
is
to carve
definitely a
something into the
tearjerker.
monument. So I made a copy of it too. While the inscription is pretty worn with age, perhaps you can still make out some of it.
I have drifted far from my homeland and am on the brink of death. Yet, I take solace in having honorably fulfilled my duties. Should you feel compassion for me, kind traveler, please take a handful of soil hence and bring it back to the lawful. Mr. Pavo, I wonder if that hero ever left a name in your history.
I apologize, but the hero's epic battles happened long ago, and he did not leave any name for us to call him. But in our mythology, he came from the heavens, and so we call him the Cloud Knight.
Welcome home, Cloud Knight.
Now, you can also rest here, Guyan.
He became a musical instrument.
As a punishment for being an accomplice in this theft, General Huayan assigned me to guard this golden sapling and recite the story of the hero and this legendary sword to passers-by. This is not a punishment at all, and I gladly accepted it. Spreading the message of beauty to the Xianzhou residents is exactly what I desire. However, I plan to leave the Xianzhou soon and continue my travels. May our paths cross again in the
I
vast
feel so
cosmos.
sad with that music. Yeah.
I'm feeling a bit emotional. I'd like to stay here for a while. Thank you for your guidance. I'm truly grateful. By any chance, would you be interested in taking sword lessons with me? Like March?
Now that my mission is accomplished, the delegation will be leaving the Xianzhou Luofu soon. But of course, the experiences here will become an epilogue to the hero stories. This golden sapling will become a part of the everyday scenery of the Xianzhou. I believe it's what he would have wanted.
All right. I think that is the end of that mission. How many do I have? Oh, I almost can do a temple. Damn it. Can I not do... Did I forget to do this? I guess I completely forgot to do this. Tribby is so tiny. I think she's the tiniest character. Alongside, like, Hook.
I don't have time for games. Is it coming?
Oh my god, Krita.
Open sesame. Oh dear.
Go, Tribby. Go, you can do it. Hell yes.
Curiosity. Endless riddles. Nothing but a void. Time to twirl. Do you know who I am? This big diamond. It's all yours.
Wee, Tribby.
Honored to meet me. Never seen perfection before. Expand your thinking.
Oh, you are perfection, Krita.
Let's see ya.
let it fall. Time to twirl. I don't have time for games. Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown. Do you know who I... This big diamond! It's all yours!
In the mood for another beating?
I feel like split. Away we go!
Slice psychic, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Hell yeah. Oh, there is Tribbies. Let's go to Yunli. I'm not going to be pulling for Yunli. I have her on my main account already anyway, so even if I don't have her on this account, I have her on my main account.
Descend to Earth!
We're in trouble now.
It's coming! I feel like split! Away we go! Slap! Melt!
I hate her rheumatons.
1,000 wonders to fight as one.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all! Get them!
Let's be friends.
Watch closely! Delivering warmth! Is it coming? I feel like split! Away we go! What are you made of? Strike! Melt! Shivering mountains!
Get them!
Slap!
Fight as one.
Yes, you!
Alright, there we go. I need 60 more. Could I possibly do Memory of Chaos before ending the stream? How much do you get again
Do you want
in
to enter
Memory
the
of
Forgotten?
Chaos? Oh no. How many? You get 60, so yeah. We can do at least one of these and then we can... and then we can start ending the stream and do a temple first and then start ending the stream.
I hear some disharmony.
I'm with you.
There's a good shot. Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
I always deliver.
Resonate all together.
Just graze.
Open sesame. Bending the rules.
I think at some point after once I've built up the Inverter, I need to build up Hua, because if I'm gonna have Tribby and put her with the Inverter, I need to build up Hua.
Backstabber. Expand your thinking. Watch it crumble. Doors echo. Open sesame.
A will forged in ice never falters.
Expand your thinking. Endless freedom. Don't let me down.
Fucking love Robin songs.
Expand your thinking. There's no backing out now, for me or you. Who's the little backstabber?
Who's the little backstabber? I think at some point, once I finish the story, I need to focus on like doing all of Memory of Chaos, the Apocalyptic Shadow, and then just doing whatever. Welcome to my
Nothing but a boy.
your definition so high. Let me show you and hear my declaration. No more time.
Oh, the bigger the risk,
alright.
The better the reward.
And boom.
Dream 4.
Why are you singing? Yay? Oh my god, that's crazy. Nobody wants to hear me sing.
Spend freely. Watch your head. Bust. Or maybe
my voice sounds, when I'm singing, my voice sounds like I'm being dragged across the street.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Sagacious discernment. Ready for another? Net markers activate. Time for good old counterattack.
It's on me.
Now, even if you guys watch other VTubers like Neji Sanji, Neji Sanji's side, on the English side, Noctix has their 3rd anniversary today, and for their 3rd anniversary they've done a cover to one of their own songs for Neji Sanji, so that will be up on Uki Violetta's channel, and oh my god, I cannot wait, because in the next few days it's coming out, and we've had a little preview of it, and it sounds so amazing. Uki, Violetta, Volker Ovid, Sunny Briscoe, and Albion Knox. They sound amazing together. I love Noctix. But yeah, if no one knows, because they're new to the channel, I'm obsessed with Neji Sanji, and I'm a big Uki Violetta fan. I am one of the stargazers, so yeah. If you guys hear me saying stuff about Neji Sanji or Uki, that's the reason why. But yeah. Oh shit, that's not what I wanted to do. Alright, now we can do a temple. Alright. It sounds cute. Oh god, no. Oh god. Alright, let's do a temple before we start ending the stream, and see how far we get. What is my pity at right now? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 66. Okay, we're at 66 pity right now. So this will be 76 pity. So we're getting into hard pity right now. So here we go, guys. It's all or nothing now. Let's go. Ah, it's unfortunate. But, okay, we have a good knife, and I never get any luck. I never get any luck with, like, any pulls or anything. It's great. Alright. Gwenithan, where are you? So now we're at 76 pity, so we are getting into hard pity now. So, and we still, it's still a 50-50 chance of getting trivia as well. So we still have a 50-50 chance on getting Tribby, or getting another 5-star character, so unfortunately it is not guaranteed, because the last one that we got was the Herta, I believe, and we also got her Lycone. So unfortunately it's still a 50-50 chance to get her, as you see here. The Herta was the last one. So unfortunately, still 50-50 chance, but hopefully coming towards Hard Pity now, we should be able to get her quite soon. Or if it is not guaranteed, then it will be guaranteed after the 5-star that we get. So yeah, I think that will be it for today, guys. In the next stream that I'll do, we will do fully the 3.1 story, because I didn't really focus on that. I focused on more of the events and the people, and, like, building up my shit and doing the companion mission. But yeah, 3.1 story next stream, and see what happens and how far we can get. Down, but you have 76 pity now? Yeah, 76 pity. All wishes for Tribby, let's go, you can do it, hell yes. But remember guys, we also still have, if we go to the travel log, we also have the Gift of Odyssey as well as the Embers Exchange, which is in 2 days as well. So we'll be able to have 5 of these already on top of what we have, so we should be getting her in the next few days or so. So yeah, either that or another 5-star, but it is what it is. So I'm gonna start ending the stream now, guys, and I hope you all enjoyed it. Next stream, like I said, we'll be doing the 3.1 story, see how far we can get, and then I think the stream after that I will do Wuthering Waves, because I haven't been streaming Wuthering Waves and need to go. Yes, the Gift of Odyssey. So I hope you all enjoyed today's stream. Thank you for everyone that came by in this stream today. And yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow for the next weekday stream. So until then, I'll see you guys later. Bye everyone. Bye.
Nice.